to take a look at the top 10 rounds for big game hunting. Now, when I say big game hunting, I'm saying moose on up. Things that larger than a moose, like a hippopotamus. Really, anything that's just larger, moose on up. Now, there's a lot of big rounds out there, but there's so many that are just specifically designed for this exact thing. So this is my top 10 list, and we're going to start off with the 375 H&H Magnum, otherwise known as the 375 Holland & Holland Magnum, aka the African Queen. And it is really overkill on deer, and really any of these rounds I'm about to talk about are. Coming in at 4,500 pounds of energy. This is a 250 to 300 grain bullet that shoots flatter than most. And this is designed to destroy large animals. Number 2, the 4570 Government. Now, this round was originally designed in 1873 for a trapdoor Springfield. It is a 45 caliber, sent screaming with 70 grains of black powder. What this is a 300 grain bullet traveling upwards of 1,800 feet per second, giving off 3,400 pounds of energy. Number 3, the 7mm Rem Mag. Now, the 7mm Rem Mag is really designed for large game, because essentially what you have here is you have about a 170 grain bullet traveling at 3,500 feet per second, giving off 3,200 pounds of energy. Number 4 is the 300 Win Mag. This is probably the most popular round on this list. The 300 Win Mag is very versatile. It is well known for target, long range, military, police, and specifically what we're talking about, hunting. This 220 grain bullet traveling at 3,200 feet per second gives off 4,000 pounds of energy. Number 5, the 300 Weatherby Magnum, claimed to be the most powerful 30 caliber round for the longest time. This 220 grain bullet traveling at 3,500 feet per second gives off 4,200 pounds of energy. Number 6, the 338 Lapua. The 338 Lapua is a .338 inch diameter, 300 grain bullet traveling at 3,000 feet per second. This is going to be your longest range shooter of all these rounds listed here. Originally designed for the military, this round is one of the only rounds that is legal in Nambia for the Big 5 game. And that's because it's giving off 5,000 pounds of energy. Number 7, the 7mm Odd 8. Now, the 7mm Odd 8 is a 308 neck down with a 7mm bullet. It's probably the weakest of everything I'm listing here, and it's 150 grain, but it's still traveling at 2,800 feet per second and still giving off plenty of energy at 2,400 pounds of energy. Number 8, the 444 Marlin. Now, the 444 Marlin is the largest lever action cartridge of its time from 1964 on. It is essentially a 44 Magnum long. 300 grains traveling at 2,300 feet per second, giving off 3,000 pounds of energy. What a fantastic lever action round this is. Number 9, the 338 Marlin. Now, the 338 Marlin is a 338 diameter, 200 grain, traveling at 2,600 feet per second and gives off 3,000 pounds of energy. And finally, number 10 is the 458 SOCOM. Now, I listed this because it is specifically the only big game round out of an AR platform. Now, not many people make a 458 SOCOM upper, but the two that do is Rock River Arms and my personal favorite, my Missouri local CMMG. The 458 SOCOM is a .458 inch diameter bullet traveling at 2,100 feet per second, coming in as upwards of 600 grains, giving off 2,600 pounds of energy. So there you go. There's my top 10 list of big game rounds. I know there's a lot of big bullets out there, but this, I believe, is one of the top 10. You certainly can't go wrong with any of these. I'd like to hear what your big game rounds are. If you like this video, click like and subscribe.